Start the stream with a sneeze. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we're live from Project Rubi-ka. Go to the live screen. There we are. I'm just doing a quick bit of social mediaing. So bear with. Leave the book face. There we go. There's one there, and then boom, there we go. Right, so we have the new shinies. I've got one there and another one there. So we've got a bit of a climb to get these on. So piercing, okay, Wrangle will take care of piercing. 701. What do we have as a base value? Let's have a look. Remember, we got these all on the last stream last night. 495. Oh. Are we using the best? And what's the multi-melee? Yeah, so not far off a multi-melee. Do want to get a bigger... what's it buff? 29. Facing 254. Is it tooth I'm running? Yeah, it is. So I'm on the highest one I've got. X quality! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so bit of work to do, but mostly, well, looking at this, fast attack 351. I need like 1 point, and sneak attack. I'm only 10 points off. It's like a level's worth of points there. And then multi, I might actually be able to get these on in one level. So let's finish buffing. We got gen buffs. Gen buffs are in. Get one of these on as well. Beer o'clock, everyone. Yes, Monday is my Sunday, if you weren't aware. So my weekends is because of my working rota, basically. Quick visit to the IPS dude. I don't have a lot of cash on this character. But it'd be nice to get these on. Yes, it would. Oh, I've gone to the wrong place like a numpty. I want to go to Job. Gerthamoth, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I'm like quite keen. I had to stop myself from logging in off stream to go level up. Thought, no. I've been keeping this, so the hours I play on the server pretty much are all recorded. So they're always a stream, which means they'll be logged, VODed as a video on YouTube. Right, we'll shoot up to the second floor right off, I think. my number pad camera not also leveling out the camera? There we go. But yeah, getting those on would be quite nice. Stop. Every time I zone, my camera's doing that. And it can do that on the live server. That's not a PRK thing, I assure you. Yeah, I've seen that happen many times on... Are they usually green? No, I think that's a PRK thing. Or more likely a DG Voodoo thing. Right, let's have a look-see. Piercing Gash. Level from 75 for the next one. Silent Dagger, level from 50. Sneak Attack 60. And then twice the shield is another 75. Mugger 75. Kick in the fan, that's the MA. Yeah. Silent Dagger, though, might be possible. And I think I actually found that in a mission, or from a Shadowlands mob. Yeah, so we're going to need some buffage and probably some NCUs as well. Right, quickest way to level, methinks. Nascents. Let's go kill Nascent's Hex. We're level 62, so some nice juicy level 80 hecklers. We were killing them anyway to farm up some spirits. So that's a shout. Yeah, that's going to get annoying if it keeps doing it. Every time I zone, my camera is looking down on my little head. Pink Goggles, no clue. Welcome to the stream. Ghostmaster, welcome on in. We're doing okay. Yeah, have I got... Yeah. Those. Have I got coils? I'm not sure I got any coils with me. But we go running off. Not in there. Completely empty backpack. And some stuff there. Do I want first aids? I think I do. We'll nip up and just grab some. Oh wait, no, we can get them in the garden. Or the NPCs here. I don't know which might be cheaper, but we shall go and have a look. I doubt any one of the two is going to be cheaper. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. First aid, how are we doing? First aid, 167. I got a first aid buff. I've not bought it, have I? No. So, what am I, quality 20? Quality 30 we could do. Not quite quality 5, so yeah, 30 then. Take those. Swap them in there. Right, okay, that should do for a bit of heckler fun. Haven't played this character in a little while, but yeah, mash button shade build. So how's everyone doing? How are the temperatures? How's everyone managing? It's cooled down quite a bit here, actually. It's fairly pleasant now. This is high teens in centigrades where I like the summer. That's good enough for me. When it got up to the 30s, I was like, this isn't fun anymore. You know, it's like I can't get away from the heat. It's and then it's uncomfortable, especially at night. You know, you're trying to sleep, and I like the weight of a blanket on me when I sleep. I think maybe because I'm that old. I grew up when literally blankets were heavy before the duvets, you know. But yeah, it's top of the bed at the moment. Oh yeah, there's no dim ash on Fear Forged. Is there any dim ash on these, actually? Yes. Cool. Here you go. And then we got another brain. Plus 41. Yeah, same one again, but that's, you know, it's okay. I just sit here and heal. Does take a while though, hey? What quality is this? Are these super low ones? Quality 10, yeah. Yeah, I've been just sleeping in my boxers, lying on top of the bed. I wake up, Mrs. Callisto's got most of the duvet between her knees. And I'm like, yeah, you can keep that. That's about it. Lieutenant McCool. Looks like I got to start Project Rubi-ka again. Keep up the vids. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, it is. It's weird, but it feels more like AO than live AO does, to be honest. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but oh, we're full death. We don't need to be. Was it recently wiped? It was, wasn't it? When was the last wipe? Oh, hang on. I know I can figure it out. I'm not sure this works on POK. No. Oh, you can't do Born. Or can you? And I'm doing it wrong. Does anyone know? Because I was just thinking, if you did Born, it would it would tell you what, because that would be the last reset, or the day after it. Well, hang on. If I go to vids, when did we get missions? Roughly like April the 10th, April the 11th, I think. Went from wipe hype to missions hype on the video titles. Yeah, Born I tried, doesn't do anything. Yeah, / commands. Not a thing on the PRK server. Yeah, around the 10th-ish of April. So, yeah. And then I only play when I stream, or I only stream when I play, kind of thing. And I work a lot of evenings, so I don't stream a lot. Yeah. If you've forgotten how to set it up, video's still there. Ooh. Is that better than that one? Oh, it's the same one again, I think. Multi-melee 41, run speed, add damage. 41 run speed, yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Stamina 21. Same again, yeah. I think because all the mobs are about the same level, I'm just getting the same drops. What wipe hype? Wipe hype was when they said they were going to reset the server back in early April, I think. Peer pressure, Peter. Welcome. Hashtag wipe. Oh, hashtag wipe hype, yeah. There probably will be another wipe at some point. But, you know, wipes are like wizards. Are they too early or too late? They arrive exactly when they meant to. Or whatever the quoted line of Gandalf and Frodo is. Yeah, I could probably Google the quote. Off the top of my head, I don't really remember it. I know it's something like a wizard is neither early nor late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Or something, it's something like that. That's my worst Ian McKellen's Gandalf ever. Even though I look more like him than I sound like him, that's for sure. You know, at one point they were considering Sean Connery to play Gandalf. Yeah, the live anniversary event's going on. Yeah, it probably is. Seeing as it is the anniversary month, but yeah, same old griefers and boxers everywhere. Just yeah, lost the will to play on live. Literally last year, it just got so messed up. My accounts are still active. That's the mad thing. I've kept them going. But I log in and I go to GMI and I look at the buy order prices for Graces. They're in the trillions now. It's just gone nuts. Literally gone nuts. Oh, didn't land. Yeah, the economy is just crazy. I can't think of any other word for it. It's just bonkers. Yeah, Christopher Lee. I felt I should always play the bass voice of his. I always felt I should play Gandalf. He's probably right. But his Saruman is pretty epic as well, to be fair. It's Christopher Lee, for God's sake, you know. Peter Jackson directing him. Yeah, when he knifes you in the back, I want you to do this sort of a thing. And he said, Peter, do you know the sound a man makes when he's stabbed in the back? And Peter's like, he said, barely a gasp. He was, well, before the SAS existed, in the Second World War, he was basically SAS. He's killed hundreds of Nazis, you know. Yeah, just, whoa. That's a completely true story, because, yeah, Christopher Lee really did do that as a job, you know. He was like an elite commando. You read the guy's kind of biop, and it's like, holy fucking hell, what a guy, you know. I pop in every once in a while, say hi to friends, and I'm out. Great. Oh yeah, go on GMI. I did it last week, or last stream, I can't remember. We nipped on and just went on GMI, searched for Grace, and yeah, buy orders were trillions. How the has anyone got trillions? It's just nuts. Sad to see how frail he was making The Hobbit. Was he in The Hobbit? Oh yeah, of course he was in The Hobbit. Yeah, but he was like, how old? He was pretty old by that point, wasn't he? I mean, you know, whatever you wear in life, I mean, eventually it catches up with you, doesn't it? Upper 80s, yeah, I mean, you know, if I ever get that old, you know, I'm sure I'll be quite frail as well. He did some heavy metal albums as well. He really enjoys he genuinely really loved heavy metal. What a legend. Judge Stephen, GMI on Live is just depressing. Yeah, this is my thing. Everything's like scripted, automated, and yeah, it's nice, and it's you know, it's easy and all the rest of it, but also you kind of feel like for all of the convenience that's there, somehow something else has been lost. And it's when you come and play on these servers, you kind of go, yeah, that's what was lost. It's this, isn't it? What's prototype special mission there? I haven't got a mission key, so was that a mission we tried to go to and it wouldn't work or something? You kind of feel like maybe it was. One of the entrances wouldn't work somewhere. Eventually timed out after a week or whatever. Yeah, you look at GMI and you're just like, this is nuts. This is just nuts. I'm not bad math in the game, but Funcom just don't seem to do anything about the duping and, you know, all the other stuff. They just let it run riot. Just started playing and thought it was just me being poor. Glad to hear it's not just that. Yeah, if you want to stop being poor on Live, buy a grace code from Funcom, redeem it on GMI and sell it. You'll have trillions of credits, but then you've got to transfer all the credits, like withdraw the credits 1 billion at a time. So that's like, what, 1,000 withdrawals, then create a buy order, and then take all that money out of the email system, because if you leave it and the email expires, so do the credits. Put it all back in and then keep changing the size of the buy order. It's like this ridiculously long-winded. It take you like a couple of days maybe, you know, to process all those credits just to be able to use GMI. The only other option you got is make another character as a bank mule, have all the creds on them, and then when your character you're playing on needs to buy something, pull the money out and start transferring it across. It's just nuts. And for that, you need a mule, you know. Well, there's probably less players on this server, and yet, obviously on this server, multi-boxing, not allowed. What happens? People form teams. So, yeah, the whole not enough players thing. I mean, yeah, okay, it's a valid argument. You know, oh, there's not enough players. Not enough players? But if you weren't allowed to box, there would be. Because that's what happens here. Plus, there's a global channel. So... it's like everybody's in the same guild, you know. That's quite nice. That's better than what we got. Yeah, this one is the defensive leg, 21, and this is defensive leg, 41. Oof, there you go. Nice. I did want that one. Plus, I think that's also got max health and better ACs, etc. on it as well. Nice. Okay, things are progressing nicely. Why do people even bother playing on live? I don't get it. Just let it die. Well, you know. Xenolurk, welcome to the stream. What they should do is let the Project Rubi-ka team run the game. Oh, you're crashing the playfield because your towers are getting attacked because you're using AO Shop. Banned. Accounts deleted. You would tidy it up pretty quick if live server followed the same rules as the PRK server. I genuinely believe it would fix half the problems the game has got. I'm not even lying, you know. It's what kind of spoiled it for me. Oh, you've been duplicating items and selling them back to vendors. Banned. Credits deleted. You know, it's... yeah, I'm pretty sure that would figure it out. Muddy Zen, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's not a debate. It's just saying, well, look, we're on the Project Rubi-ka server. Probably has a smaller population in terms of accounts, as in but you can only ever log 2 players in at any one time, or 2 characters in at any one time rather, and you can't automate them. You have to play them, you know. Might feel a bit weird, but I felt much bigger need of a second window on follow on PRK than multi-box on live. Yeah, I can dig that. I've got 3 monitors. I've got 2 1080p ones, and then my main monitor in the middle, which is a 1440p monitor. But obviously I'm streaming, so I've got YouTube over to my right on a monitor, and then I've got Twitch over on the left, so I can keep up with chat and stuff. Ingot Mafia. Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Oh yeah, those East Asian gold farmers were a real thing. No reflection on people from East Asia. It's just, you know, that's just where they happen to be. But and we could tell because they would say, "No, you speak Kim. Kim comes soon." You know, and that sounds vaguely racist or bigoted, but no, it's just where these guys were from. They were like literally South Korean gold farmers. Romania as well. Yeah, it's everywhere now, but this is back in like 2003. You know, and then geographically, I think it's just cropped up in more and more places, you know. But at the time, it seemed to be that area because they'd be farming hecklers just for the ingots and then selling the credits on EG Pal and all these other sort of grey, dodgy-ish sites. Or yeah, and yeah, as soon as Funcom went, right, we're going to fix this, and instead of, you know, looking at accounts and what they were doing, they went, right, remove ingots. And these guys went nuts on the forums and said, you won't survive us, and started DDoS attacks and all sorts in protest that they just lost their livelihood, which I get, you know, in the country they were living in, maybe there's no other fallback for them, you know. You got high unemployment and no social security net, then people are going to do desperate things to keep afloat. It's just human nature. Right, I'm getting another beer. Oh dear. Itchy ears. Back soon. Sorry, clearing my throat. Say what you want about back then, but at least the Heckler Ingot Mafia was somewhat legit business and a way of making creds. Yeah, but they were doing it like it was a job, you know. I've got an 8-hour shift, and then the next guy starts, and nobody else could get a look in on hecklers. You know, they didn't care by it. At that point, they were killing grey trash. They were just there to loot the ingots. And another guy would show up, you know, with empty backpacks and leave with full ones. You know, so yeah, when someone sort of treats it as a job, then people are doing it as a recreational game. A little bit out of luck, you know. When I was playing Lord of the Rings online, we had a Chinese girl in our guild who was a resource farmer, and she would sell resources to people for money. She was apparently the richest girl in her village. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It depends. You got to forget the lifestyle and culture and country you come from, and try and realise what it's like for other people. You know. Second character on follow, like people drag trader or keeper with them. quality of life to play a single character on live is much better with implant buff bots and balance changes. I didn't like all the balance changes, to be honest. I didn't like what they did to Advies, but I am biased. My main was an Advi, and I was like, I don't like it. Oh yeah, the level farming, yeah. They always farm. Well, on live, yeah, they sort of listen to the loud noises. They definitely learned not to now. Funcom, to be fair to them, they seem to have learned, actually, they probably have much better player tracking and activity tracking, and they kind of discovered very quickly that, this PvP crowd that were making all the noise were massively a minority, so they kind of went, yeah, sorry guys, I mean, we're all about minorities and whatnot, but also, and the PvPers that have been for weeks have been saying, we're the silent majority, and I was going, you're wrong twice there. You're not the majority, and you're not the bloody, and you're certainly not silent about anything on the Discord and every other bloody medium. We're like... yes, we are. Griefing everyone in the deep desert is what makes the deep desert so brilliant, and blah, blah, blah. This was their attitude. And then Funcom announced, yep, we're going to do complete no PvP in the kind of main pool area called Hagger Basin. And you can choose between, on every server, you can choose to go to a PvP or non-PvP deep desert. They went nuts for weeks. For weeks, they were screaming, oh, we can't kill farmers anymore that aren't even going to try and fight back and don't have any weapons with them to save inventory space while they're farming resources. Mad Cow, welcome to the stream. Dev in the chat alert. Yeah, the wreck was quite a nice addition for a mid-level Rubi-ka area, definitely. Suggested for the remainder. Right, so that leaves us, let's pull one of these out again. Which bag were they in? Yeah, there we go. It's multi we're going to need now, isn't it? Melee weapons. So if I try and equip it... Oh, 201 in Dimash. No, going to need another level, because I'm going to need multi as well. Dev in the chat, hide the beer. Well, I'm not another dev, so I'm okay. And even if I was a dev, if I was logged in on a play account, just playing, I don't think the other devs would care either. I did save that, didn't I? Yes, we did. Okay. Creeping ever closer to the dream. What's that? Funcom. Well, you're entitled to that opinion, that's for sure, sir. I remember Nolt sitting within range and teaming with the spicy entity. Oh, yeah, that's still a thing. And players charge money for it. In-game currency or otherwise. Land! No spirits for you this time. Yeah, and the thing they used to do as well, like you'd have a 220 Enforcer and an in-level NT with Volcanic Eruption. Here, pull in that entire playfield and nuking it. You wouldn't be able to do that on PRK because mobs won't follow that far. Unpopular opinion, Shadowlands divided the player base too much in the sense that it's stretched too thin. At least that was a feeling I got back on Rubi-ka 2 back then. Didn't having two servers spread the player base thinner than adding Shadowlands then? The wreck was horrible for the game. People only logged in and did their dailies and logged off. Here's the thing. The reason they introduced them, we were told at the time, was that, you know, a game this age, we realised that, you know, a lot of our player base aren't kids anymore. And they don't have the hours in the evening to do, you know, 4 hours of grinding. And we don't want to lose their accounts. So here's how to get 4 hours worth of grind in less than an hour, just to keep those accounts active on our cash flow. That's why they did it. Come on, be real. They're a business. It's a business decision. It also meant you could level incredibly quickly. Dim marshmallow energy. Don't really need... Ooh, a Shanker maze. You've got 2 minutes to run and get it if you really want it. It's not a bad weapon, actually, as one-hand edge weapons go. Shadowlands made people get out from team missions. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Yeah, it gave... the thing was, Shadowlands felt like it was designed to be played at level 1 onwards, and it was in a state of completion that would suit that. So Nascence was pretty much done. Elysium was done. Sheol kind of done. Adonis unfinished. Penumbra unfinished. Inferno was alpha. If you stepped off a path in Inferno, you fell back to Rubi-ka, and that's around the time that they got rid of fall damage. So if you're trying to get a game out, you make the introduction to the game and everything, get that up in working order first, so these invisible new players coming to play the game get it. Which is what convinced me when someone told me, well, originally Shadowlands was going to be its own game, built in the same engine, and it got co-opted as an expansion for AO instead. And it definitely feels like that. How are you like, oh, game's nearly ready for release. Yeah, release to an entirely new player base, maybe. Not one that had been there nearly 3 years and had max level characters coming out of the yin-yang. So, you know, me, level 200 when Shadowlands launched, ran to Shadowlands, everything's grey, not interested. I want to see what these new, exciting Shadow levels are like. Go straight to Elysium, bypass the entirety of Nascence, kill the first mob, and it says Shadowland question comes up on screen. Yeah, give me levels, and then get 10 XP for killing, you know, green and yellow mobs. And then, well, maybe I need to go to a higher level area. Oh, I've got to go through a fucking bunch of quest bullshit to get there. You know, it was like, ugh. That's where the players left. Faction was fucked. That's the problem. There were so many high-level players went to Shadowlands and discovered this faction mechanic, and the forums, not these forums, not the forums before them, not the forums before them, but the forums before that. On those forums that were still brown and orange, people were crying out saying, let us switch to neutral, because then we can at least get faction and get XP, and then switch back again when we're finished leveling. And it came to the surprise of absolutely no one that the first 220 was a neutral NT who leveled pretty much all of the shadow levels, killing, once they killed a few hecklers for a few months, killing green spirits by kiting them in the spirit rooms over and over and over again. Shadowlands today, with the team missions that reward faction and everything work a bazillion times better than what we got back in 2003, whenever it was. So, did you like the game? Different right arm. Oh, I got a bit too close. First aid. Be nice to have Dimash back on the shade. You got to remember at one point, I mean, when the game launched, we had Rubi-ka, log into Rubi-ka. Then we had log into Rubi-ka 1 and 2. Then we had log into Rubi-ka 1, 2 and German Rubi-ka. I mean, surely that spread the player base out more than the first, you know, well, the second expansion. Not was an expansion. Where was the character with the DPKs in? Oh, it's Eastern Foul Plains, the diamond something or other in this horseshoe-shaped kind of base place. If you Google Anarchy Online, not DKP, Diamond Line Kick Pistol, it'll bring up the Anarchy Online universe guide for how to farm the pistols and then all the steps to upgrading them. Mad cow, silence! Dev is speaking. It was my main gripe with it back when, with that, was it removed a lot of the science fiction. It really kind of did, yeah. However, it's not that bad when I reflect on it now, but young me was very opinionated, thinking about that it's weird I was allowed to be a recruitment officer for Storm for the years I was one. Anyway, you were all right, dude. Your name never came across my desk as a problem, so... anyhow, I want to replace heckler farming with something more fun and varied. And I know that grind isn't supposed to be very fun, but that's the difference between current and how it could still be better. Well, I'm happy to see what, excuse me, you guys come up with. Really am. I mean, before team missions, people teamed for missions. Granted, only one guy in the team, or one player, would be the one getting the mission reward, but, you know, with the team, you could do higher and higher level missions. And then when team missions became a thing with different floors and a boss with more loot and all that, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, team missions were kind of a development based upon player behavior, and that's why it worked. Because players were like, yes, this is what we want. You know, that's why we've been doing it. Right, let's start loading the spirits across. Right, these two were for the foreman's dungeon quest when we ever get to that. I don't know why I'm running around with that. That seems dumb that I have that there. Yeah, if you can come up with a different variation than heckler farming. The reason heckler farming works here is on a technical level, everybody's at max faction. Despite, you know, open faction and the window says you're at this, but the XP rewards and everything, as far as I know, because I've never had a character get beyond 200 on PRK. But everyone's saying, yeah, it's like being max faction on live, but I don't know because I've not been there. Oh, I got buffeted. What did I get buffeted with? I got buffeted with more HP. A lot more HP. That's why I thought I'd look like I died. It's like, shit, I'm at half health. Oh no, wait. I actually have double health. My main was an Engie, and to this day, the Trash King quest gave me PTSD. It wasn't that bad. Also, disclaimer, was that bad? I think, what's that? Bio regrowth. Oh, he perked me with, yeah. Cool. The Enforcer Adv Keeper one, whatever it's called. Bio shielding or something. Fagram, subscribe with Prime. Oh, Peer Pressure Peter gifted a tier 1 sub to Mad Cow. They've gifted 14 subs to the channel. Thank you very much, Peer Pressure Peter. Much appreciated. The level to put in. The next level is going to be a bit more piercing. And then we're going to get multi-melee to 500. But then we can get these on and we're cooking. Whoa! Peer Pressure Peter gifted subs times 6. Let me try and get all these. To Judge Stephen, Arch Walrus, Gliniers, Oppressum, to Chai 2K? Kai 2K? I'm not sure. But yes, massive thank you to Peer Pressure Peter for the gifted subs. That was a total of 7. So yeah, thank you very much for those, and do remember, if you've received a gifted sub, to thank the person that gifted it to you. It is only right. There we go. See how well-mannered my chat is. I love my chat. More beer, not yet. might have a couple more tonight. But if we get these on, then yeah, we're doing a beer run. Chair Vorega is now following. Thank you for the follow. I think generally based on my experience of Twitch chats, you know, when I'm watching people that I watch, I think my chat is really, like, a really good chat, you know. It's like, oh, aren't you all grown up and civilized, you know. Right, someone said more beer, and I think that's probably a very good idea. So I'm going to go with that idea and get another beer. Well, there was that one guy, back at band camp. Sorry, not sorry. It's only a joke, don't take it seriously. It wasn't long before I realised if you make scantily clad female characters, then you got many more random gives and buffs. Well, son, if we walk down the hill, yeah, and it wasn't long before a lot of people in Thailand figured out that, you know, if they appeared to be a scantily clad young lady, they could get a lot of free drinks, money, and food as well. I think that's a bit too much of a adult conversation for the chat. I don't want to get banned from Twitch, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot of the I'm a cute girly beggars in multiplayer games. 100% there is. And not just games, on all social media, etc. There's you know, like the V streamers. Oh, that's quite a useful one for buffing and twinking. There's a lot of people that take advantage of the male libido. Let's say that. I got a hype chest. What the hell is a hype chest? I got a toad emote. Well, there's the choo-choo toad emote. Okay, cool. We should try that. We should not. It's morally grey at best. Yeah, there's middle-aged men that pretend to be young girlies on Twitch as well. You know, the VTuber crowd, or they're playing with a filter on, pretending to be a completely different person. But they you know, they can make a valid claim that, well, this is an entertainment platform and I'm an actor. I'm playing a part. But really, we know what you're doing, you know. Artificial bikini streamer, anyone? You know, Twitch said, oh, well, that's coming into disrepute. We look bad. And then said, no more bikini streamers. So all the bikini streamers went, yay, hot tub. I'm a hot tub streamer. Oh, God. It was a portent for the future, as was Blade Runner. 2049 and 2019. You look like a good joke, dude. It's called the oldest profession because it probably is. Even the higher primates do it. Higher primates, I mean, pretty much all modern apes and monkeys. That behavior is observed. Even back in the the old Life on Earth days, and, you know, there's Richard Attenborough. God bless him. I love that man. What a hero. And even here, in this despicable, damp, and dangerous jungle, life finds a way. I used to get through school textbooks when I read them and imagined his voice reading them. I did audiobooks before audiobooks were a thing. To get through, like, boring textbook stuff. I just imagined it was, you know, David Attenborough reading them. And to me, it was no harder than me saying red apple to you, and you, if you have that active part of your brain, being able to close your eyes, or not even close them, but just visually immediately imagine a red apple and see it in your mind's eye. I could put David Attenborough in my brain's ear, I guess. Half our brain, debatable, works on algorithms. AI is misnamed. It's a plagiarism engine, dude. It's PE. It's not artificial. Well, it's artificial in that it's non-carbon based. Didn't evolve. But it's a plagiarism engine. And no, we're not left-brained or right-brained. That whole, if you're left-brained, you see the donkey. If you're right-brained, you see a toad. And everyone's going, it's a fucking bunny, dude. Yeah, you can do it. There you go. Blindio can do it as well. I don't know if everyone can do it. I know I do it. The algorithm, no. Biological understanding. Have you seen those tweaker geographic clips on YouTube? No, and now I've heard the phrase. I don't think I want to. Carlos too. Oh my God, my brother really believes that all the stuff he's making with AI is his, and it's his original work. Man alive. Try and explain it to him gently. You're no more a musician than kids from my era recording the top 40 onto tape off the radio are musicians. AI, you own nothing and we're stealing from everyone, but that's slowly closing in. The science fiction book where they couldn't make artificial intelligence, the best they could do was artificial stupid. Yeah. You'd love it. No, I would hate it, because that means they're stealing David Attenborough's voice for financial gain. I bet he's not getting any money out of it. No, I would not love it. I would fucking hate it. Because it's theft. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Melee specials. Yeah, I 100% would not like it. 201. Dmsh. Go 202. Melee weapons. Oh, I've got a buff that's run out. Cast that one. Do I use a macro? No, I just use in-game keybinds. Let me show you. So, I even made a video about this because apparently not a lot of people have scrolled on this window. F10, key bindings. You see, most people go in, change the specials out here like burst, fling shot, fast attack, whatever. Set them to the keys that they want. And then everyone knows the first active bar. So the bar there with the little dot is this. And then a lot of people figure out shift and that number will do that. If you keep going, you got bar number 1, slot 1 to, 1 through 0. But then second bar, I've got bar 2, slot 1, G key, G key, G key, G key, G key. And then these two at the end, they're set to the V key. So that's my backstab and sneak attack, etc., etc. And on a level 220 shade, this, you would scroll down here and see V, G, and B all set to different perk lines. And then you drag each perk as you sequentially get it from... Let me put the beer away from the keyboard. There we go. Yeah, so Piercing Mastery, Sublime Report, Temmit, right? So first you get first attack, Devotion. Ritual of Devotion. Second key, you get Devour Vigor. Devour Vigor. Third perk, you just get basically that. Sublime Rapport. First key, you get Exaltation. Exaltation. Next one, you get Ethereal Touch. Ethereal Touch. And then Stab is Piercing Mastery. There you go. And all I do is that. So on a lot of my characters, don't forget, you can literally have 10 by 10 macros, all keyed to one key press if you want. I usually spread it out. And for me, physically, I've got quite big hands. They're like from the bottom of my palm, a Logitech G710, my hand is bigger than half the keyboard, and I can go put my little finger, my pinky, on the cue, and I can put my thumb on whatever that backspace is on a US keyboard. It's hashtag on a UK keyboard. Yeah, let me find you the video. I did made it. I made this video a long time ago. Gave it a stupid title, which I'm not going to change. Yeah, there you go.
Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one,
I was still recording on our living room. You can tell by the reverb. There you go. So I go through it, and then... Oh, actually, yeah, you're not going to see that on stream. Yep, and then I go... There you go. Bar 1, 6, 4, you know, so even if you've got this many bars active. So do all that. And then I think I take it out for a run. I'm pointing a camera at my left hand, which you can see the scale of there.
available in the key binding. Now, Anarchy Online is probably the only game I know that allows you to bind multiple actions to the same key. Most of
Yeah, so if you watch that vid, you'll 100% know exactly what it is I'm doing. You know, so no secrets, no secret sauce. It's all baked into the game. So when I get to this guy, I'm going to go run up, Q. I'm going to go G, 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 VV, G, 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 G. Yeah, it's just so comfortable to play. You can't type in chat to someone when you're playing the Shade because your fingers are going but you know, you're not wearing out yourself either. That nano's on number pad 0. So I just hit it. There you go. Right, anyway, where were we? We were doing melee. So, melee weapons, melee specials. So we're okay there. Dimash, we didn't save. So 100, 200, 202, that'll do. And then I do know we're also going to need 500. So let's just max that out, and then 440, but I think I'm missing a buff there. So piercing 54, so that gives me 510. I've got that one. I'm sure there was a multi buff that I had. Piercing 12, Dimash martial arts. Modify piercing. Got that one with the agility, I think. I think that's running, but cast it again. That one's sneak attack fast. Does Shade get a multi buff? I can't remember now. Gonna save that and the rest of this level. We'll go back to Job. I'm sure Shades get multi melee buffs. I'm sure. Is it? It's not just advies, is it? In 18.4. Double. That would be in the Psi school, wouldn't it? Not space, not protection, medical. Oh well, yeah, medical. Why not? Slap of the zombie. Did I pick up silent dagger? Double. Yeah, something from, yeah. It'd be silly if they didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only Advi and Shade, and I'm pretty sure it's self only as well. Might need an NCU buff to do this. I don't think I've got the NCU because, you know, no comp lit buff from a token board on Shade, and we don't have a lot of comp lit either. Graffington, Carl, I saw some posts about a newer versions of DG Voodoo. Any reason to update for AO live, not PRK? No reason to on PRK because it's essentially the PRK team ship it with the game client. So when you go there and you go settings, display, GUI advanced, it's already built in, and so is the item assistant. That's built in as well. So you don't need to do anything for the live server. Personally, I've never updated the version I use for Anarchy Online because the game engine hasn't changed since the... God knows, you know. So there's no real reason to update, but if you want to use the latest version, if you do use it, when using it, rather than go, oh, I'll have DX12 latest version, don't do that. Don't do that. Latest isn't always best in slot, okay? So by that I mean if we go to the here's the PRK version. So when you open this, if you want to run a newer one, output API, set it to best available, and it will look at what's running in AO, which is a DX7 dash bits of 8 feature level, and it will figure out what the best one or the most stable one is to use. So choose that. Don't try and force it to the highest possible level. In fact, just generally using it, don't do that. Because the way that software is designed is... Oh my god! Where did my head go? Have I got a hat? Just curious now. I don't think I have. I don't know where my head went. So what was it called? Dual Defender, Multi-Melee 20, Double Cover, Multi-Melee, Double Cover. Where's it gone? $485. What's the one above it then? Yeah, and if you want to replay, come play here. Shrunk. Oh, it's my head's back. My head came back. Right, we'll go up to the other level, but I think the next one's probably... we might get lucky. It might be locked at 50, not at 75. Yeah, I made a video for how to get everything set up and running. I've forgotten the command for it, though. Ah, dear. Thank you, Moobot. Close. Close. Custom commands. Was it Rubi-ka? Yeah, that was it. Get PRK. I couldn't remember what I'd done. You know, I'm such an idiot. There you go. There's a video. How to download. How to set up an account. Or 2 accounts. You can have 2 accounts. How to set that up. And then, you know, how to install it. How to get your maps as you want them. How to get the GUI as you want it. Because it is a little different on PRK. Uses a different folder structure and a different folder destination. For the GUI. Maps work exactly like they do. Custom maps for main live AO work the same way, but the GUI doesn't. It goes to a different folder location on your hard drives. Yes, I know. All folders are virtual, you know. Anyway, that's getting too deep into computer science and whatnot. Anyway, right. Does this guy have bigger mugger? No. Twice the shield. Multi-melee 80. 75 requirement. You bar steward, sir. You bar steward. Yeah, so reopen that. So multi-melee, we're not gonna do it. Unless someone has juggler's treats or whatever. How good's that wrist? Look, that wrist is shit. I need a better wrist. I need a better right wrist. Have I got a better right wrist? Surely I've got better than level 15. I mean, surely to goodness. I assume the server is hosted in the EU. I've got no clue, mate. Mad Cow, where does the server live? Yeah, people have gone, oh yeah, no, yeah, PRK does wipe seasonally. No, they don't. No such thing. Seasons don't exist. PRK wipes when they want to make a major change to the game code to introduce new features and feel that the only way to do it is to have to wipe player data. That's when they do it, when they have to. If they don't have to, they will update without wiping. I don't know where this seasonal shit comes from. People have gone, oh, well, you know, when we're doing Iron Man, it's a seasonal thing, therefore PRK are doing the same thing. What? Who the fuck are you? Who put you in charge? You know, bollocks. Stop making shit up and doubling down on it. But also, yes, it is in fact a open or public test server. It's an alpha build. It's not even like beta would be entire game, feature complete, some bugs. An alpha would be incomplete, we're working on it, shit might go down. Okay, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to go check the bank, because I know I've got some other spirits in there. Wow, wait, that guy had a... what level? 213, and he's... oh my god, he's got Dishonored Cloak of... whatever. That's a high achieving PRK player right there. Right, let's have a look. What was in this bag? Oh, this was stuff I meant to give away, but I never got around to. Right, so I'm looking for right wrist multi-melee. No, right wrist. I must have a better than quality 15 one. Nope. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god. Left wrist, left wrist, left wrist. My left wrist is okay. Yeah, it's like 41 thing. Nope, not in there. Left wrist. Any right wrists? No right wrists. Left, 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 left. Ugh, God damn it. I need much better than that. That's level from 15. Oh my god, come on. We need a better right wrist. How the fuck do I get my specialization? Someone's never played before. Let's hope Cloak of Dishonor. That's a serious item for this server. I have 3 or 4 on live, but that's on live. I can... Oh, shit. GM Mad Cow. We're in trouble now. I challenge you to a duel, sir. Your level 299 self with a HP bar that basically extends across half the screen. You're redonkulous. Yeah, if I can get a better right wrist, we can do them now. Oh, mind you, does... okay, let's just die, everyone. Duel starts in 5 seconds. 1 second. Fight. They become yellow. I can't hit him. Try to hit Mad Cow but missed. 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 And I'm dead. Oh, fucking kill me anyway, you bastard. Hang on. Did it come up with the thing? Gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it on the Discord. There you go. I thought that was pretty funny. Right, I'm gonna rebuff. We go back. Try and get another one. If we don't, then we just spend the IP instead. It's just as good. Right. Poof. Right. Let's oh, if I think about it, maybe, yeah, let me log my other account, because they've got the 2-hour buffs from the temple, and I never did them on this character. Because I was like, well, I got one character's got them, then all my characters other than that one has them. Right, so let me log them. I'll run them in here and they can buff this character. Yeah, Space Quest would do that. He'd give me 20 million HP. And I'd go, whoa, I'm invincible. And then, invincible? Invincible. And then he'd drop like 300 Seekers on my head. and paralyze me so I couldn't move, run away, or anything else. It's pretty funny. Right, let's buff you to our buffs. Excuse me. You're hearing a weird audio effect. Oh, these fervors are all, yeah, self-only on this server. That's okay. Just works different here. But I will give you the treatment buff as well. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it hit me for before. Oh yeah, you were attacked by 1,568 points of unknown damage. You tried to hit Mad Cow but missed. Oh no, is that the best I can do? Maybe. What's in this? Double cover. Multi-melee 45. Is that the best I've got? It is. Oh, damn. You're on live. I'd just dig out some rings and, you know. Where are we at? Melee weapons. 483. Multi-melee is what? Agility. Strength? Agility 60%. And that's the highest piercing buff. Have I done that one? I've done that one. Space. We'll go for that. Right. Okay. We're buffed. We're buffed enough. The only outside buff I have is just longer composites. Oh God! What has happened to them? And we've got Mad Cow drink you leet. Contents of glasses delivered may vary as he goes through his animations, and the tray of drinks ignores the fact that gravity exists. So one more level, and will I be able to increase that by that much? What was it? Mostly agility. What was the other factor? Agility, strength, stamina. Okay. Also sense, because. Right. Okay. And that puts me at a total of exactly the same. 483. Yeah. Oh my God, my head's vanished again. I think I'll live though. I mean, I suppose I could swap out the chest for sense strength. I don't think any of the chests have agility, which is the primary stat for multi. It's the waist. Yeah, that's the defensive waist. That's the nano skill one. And none of those help either. Okay. +10 ring. Yeah, I'll just fucking warp to Shadowlands and get one. Yeah, that's not happening, dudes. Yeah, no shenanigans, no GM help other than to an early grave. Right, before we zone out, I'm getting another beer. I'm drinking these too quickly, aren't I? That's what's happening there. Right, I'm back. I posted. There's your personal thing that was mentioned yesterday. I really enjoy the company on the PRK Discord as well. It's just great. F5 center camera. There we go. Right, more XP. Xeno wipe comments even more funny than annoying. I don't know. People are just they invent bullshit and run with it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the phenomenon. I think it's an iodine deficiency. I really do. Some countries don't mandate iodine in salt, so unless people are eating, healthy food, they seriously lack the iodine your body actually needs, and you can't manufacture artificially. You need fish and you need all kinds of other stuff. And you will get plenty of iodine, but if you don't get it, your thyroids are the worst thing, but it affects, it can induce intellectual deficiencies. I mean, Google it. It's medical knowledge. Oh, baby. That's a better right wrist. Yes, it is. miraculously on the very first kill. Oh, shit, it doesn't have multi... Does it? Multi-melee 17. Let's have a look. Where does that put us? 595. So, if I get an NCU buff... I need 5 points of multi-melee. So if I got Feline Grace, that might do it. But to do Feline Grace plus Wrangle, I'm going to need NCU buff, I think. Would that work? Feline Grace, would that work? Maybe. Low, well, 5 points. Yeah, just that one miraculous drop. Mad Cow, if that was you, stop it! Stop it now! I very much doubt it was. I think that was just blind luck, which describes most of my AO characters. Yeah, if we get another level, provided that's not capped, 5 per level, which means one more level and we'd have enough. So let's get that level. Let's not muck about. And then I've got the pills. I've got a Wrangle pill. That's going to do it, I think. Kill this and then have a quick recap of where we're at. Getting 20k a kill here is pretty good. That's not cheap cheese, you know? Okay. The amount of effort necessary to manipulate loot is just painful. It would be fun to shadow troll people, but it's a very... No, I know it wasn't you, dude. I know it wasn't. Oh, wait. Yeah, so piercing... Yeah, it's just the multi to put both on. Just the multi. So if we get a level, we're good. Yeah, I know you didn't spawn the loot. I know you didn't. People are going to suspect I got the exact spirit I wanted. Have to take into account we've been here about 8 times and not gotten it. Selling Juggler's Treat. Make offer. No offer. I will level my way to that multi-range, multi-melee, the normal way. Because it'll be more satisfying. You know, if someone's struggling and thinking, oh, I've got to kill 6 million more hecklers before I get to that, then yeah, they're probably going to offer to pay money for it, and justifiably so. Cal loot hacks nerf ban. Yeah, like Mad Cow sent the tell. There's no fucking way they'd bother with that shit. Like, that's way more complicated than spawning things in people's inventories. On, like, several levels of magnitude more difficult. Yeah, unless I kill one of these hecklers and it drops a burden of competence, no one's playing silly beggars. Okay? I mean, if it does, that's going straight into social. No, I wouldn't. I'd say, quick, anyone that can physically wear this, get here now, you know. Oh, look, yeah, so, okay, a box just dropped, yeah, someone's manipulating the loot table, but that's not going to happen. Because these hecklers are not designated to ever drop it, so that's like a massive fucking about effort to make happen. And therefore won't. There you go. See, fuck all. Graphing, everyone knows the only people who cheat in AO are Omni. No, my dude. That's not true. People that cheat are cheaters. Their in-game affiliation has nothing to do with the cheating. The cheating is an intrinsic part of their personality makeup. It has nothing to do with a side. Okay? Just for the record. There's plenty of people cheating on clan, omni, neutral, and a lot of the worst cheaters actually switch sides just so they can troll over other people's bases by changing side. It's the same bunch of, you know, people that change faction en masse just to cheat. Faction has no bearing on someone's character in reality. People that play Omni, I have the same respect for people that play neutral or play clan. They're generally, I find, people, and they all kind of play pretty much the same way. If they're the kind of person that exploits and whatnot, then they're going to do that regardless of whichever door they go through, you know? I suspect there's no percentage anywhere difference, to be honest. In my 25 years plus of playing the game, yeah, the people that cheat, the fuckers are everywhere. Their affiliation in game makes no difference. I've met tons of really great, decent people from every faction, and their in-game faction is no reflection on their character. Except Soto Mahoney, who is an evil, ominous spy. And I say that in fun, because that's it. It's fun. It's roleplay. It doesn't matter. You know? He's a decent guy. He's a good dude. The fact that he plays as an Omni spy is just a bit of, like, you know, it's a bit of banter, it's a bit of fun, and that's it. And that's how it should be. I don't need that one, I've got it. Yeah, Devil Inside. I can't remember how many times they've switched sides, but they seem to be a group of people that think exploits are fun. Yo. I'm just not discussing people personally, just the general behavior of people affiliated with that group. They seem to think it's all fine and dandy. You know, so it speaks to the person's character, not their in-game affiliation. You know, that really realistically has no more bearing than picking head number 1 or head number 47. It really doesn't. Yeah, they've all cheated. Devil Inside were Clan for a bit, then they were Omni for a bit, then they went back to being Clan, and, you know. The truth is, they're on their own side. They don't care about actual in-game roleplay sides. They really don't. As long as they're winning, they're happy, you know. Winning, inverted commas, you know, if you're going to cheat and use third-party software to achieve that win, did you really win? Debatable. I won against Kasparov at chess. Why? Well, I had 17 queens. It's not really the same playing field, is it? You know. Ow! Don't die, I need to level. Oh, my XP's gone down a bit. From 20k to 15k? Okay. I'm guessing we had pool and we've regained the pool at this point then. Let's have a look through system chat. Yeah, I think we've regained whatever XP we lost previously, maybe. Shade, the system messages are massive. I'm still scrolling. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even scroll that far back, but yeah, I pretty much, that's what I think just happened. We did have quite a bit of pool, but we did do, what, 3 levels so far? Did not land. That's okay. Yeah, if a bok dropped, yeah, someone was doing shenanigans, because there's no way it should ever drop from these mobs. I mean, if it actually dropped, I'd just be gobsmacked and go, well, there's a wipe coming in later tonight then. Oh, dear, getting tired. But we're going to persevere. I so want to get these weapons on. Nearly there. Yeah, we're getting closer to the goal. Getting closer to the goal. I think we can do this just sticking to this one corner of the map. So if anyone else is out doing XP, we're not taking up the whole map doing it. That's the way to go. First aid thing. Come on. Oh yes. Early cast for the win. Don't want it. Got the booby prize dusty bin of spirits there. Heal up. Couple more. We're nearly there. I'm looking at my XP bar. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 more. Excuse me. Oh, so close. My God, these chats going off. Yeah, the PRK Discord is a great source of entertainment. Seriously, I'm stuck on the ground. Oh, I can move again. That's good. We must be getting slightly more powerful because now we're waiting for mobs to spawn. Yes, there we go. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think we're pretty close. We might even stay out of OE. 500. It requires 500. Okay. 512. OE calc is... what's the requirement on the weapon? If I try and equip it, it says 701. Oh, you evil 1 point. Which will be 701 times 0.8. Oh, jeez. I need 560 to stay out of OE then, according to the calculator. But if I try and equip, that is the only stat that has an issue. So 560 we're not doing any time soon, I don't think. Where's my other weapon at? Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Clothes, no, weapons, unlock. Piercing 643. Shit! That's not enough. Oh, it's skill ranger premium. Oh no. Not enough. 701. Ugh. For some reason my brain was like, yeah, the wrangle will do the primary stat. No, it won't. Unfortunately, it will not. Didn't last long that either, did it? Oh, because we got in a fight, that's why. Damn. Damn. Oh well, we're going back to Rubi-ka. Never have I ever used Stuck as a quick transport back to Newland City. Honest to God, Governor, I swear. A higher piercing buff is not going to work, I don't think. Not for that many points. And we would still be OE. Suggested. Looks okay, actually. Yeah, not gonna do it tonight. I don't know why my brain was going. Once you get your piercing, better spirits for piercing. Yeah, we're about at the limit, I think, for this level. We got that one, 41. Is there a piercing right hand? I haven't got the NCU for that one, which was sneak and fast. And I think the other one needed level 75 to cast it, so we can't cast it. Is there a piercing right arm that we could maybe use? Add all off. Heal delta. Not that one. If it is. Strength. No, it's not going to do it. Piercing 19. That's better. Pushes our piercing to 531 plus 130. It's still, yeah, we're about 20 points short. And yes, I have got general buffs. Is there any piercing in any of the others? Let's check the bank. We're going to lose some piercing as well by taking off the weapons. Brawling, piercing 10. No. Piercing 19. We got piercing 19. Same. Feet. That's an evade foot. I think I'm wearing evasion feet at the minute, and I don't think piercing is in feet anyway. I think these are low-B ones, looking at them. Yeah, these are too low. These are too low. Yep, that's not going to help either. Do any of the chests have piercing in them? I'm not sure they do. Not you either. That's a mat. Multi-melee. Is it waste for piercing? It could be. Could be. Piercing 15. Okay, that's a possibility. Have a look at this one. Any wastes? No waste. So if we swap that one out for that one, it gets piercing 131. Yeah, we're still short. 131 on top of that is 660. Ugh, so close. Do shades get trickle? Oh yeah. Piercing is based on... What's it based on? 50 agility, 30 stamina, 2 strength. Okay. Agility, we're up effects as well, so it's maxed out. Maybe if I had the NCU for the other buffs, that might work. Getting a beer. So we'd need feline grace and a stamina buff of some kind, like behemoth or something. I don't know. Wouldn't that be something in real life? You can't pick it up unless you're good enough. You can pick it up, you can't use it. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so that leaves us at 531, which is better. We got that in, and I think that's the best one I've got. That's what I would normally use, the kind of defensive version. For general gameplay, I would use that. Mize doesn't add. I think these are Lobby ones as well. Yeah, sneak attack is in I for some reason. Well, never mind. Is what it is. Yeah, I think it's waist, right arm, left arm. I think there's a piercing left arm. Yeah, I'm already wearing it. Yeah, I think that's as maxed out. Girtha Moth. Okay, I'm tired. Have a good night. Thank you for coming along. You're very welcome. We'll see you for the next one. You need about 590 to get both on. Yeah, because the other thing is these, they are hot swappable, but they add 20 piercing as well. Dagnammit. Yeah, I don't think we can get the next piercing buff at this level. Well, we can get it, but we just can't cast it. I think it's locked to that level. We got the multi, we've got all the specials are all sorted. It's the other stuff. It's the piercing skill itself. I mean, on live, I would throw on a set of Predator armor or AI armor. And I'd be golden, you know. But not the live server. I don't have the inherited wealth of playing for 20 plus years. Gotta do it as you do it. Uh-oh. Rando crashes random. Send to Funcom. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think Funcom can help me there. Alright, okay, we're back. Let's see. Yeah, because I think you're right, the 590 projection. Because you've got to subtract. I think they're hot swappable. As in the skill the weapon is giving. Oh my god. No, this isn't good. Okay, we're crashing quite a bit. Not sure what's going on. It's an alpha server. Don't get all in a het about it. Yeah, it might just be, dude, get more levels. Until now, we've not been crashing at all. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's the heat wave. It's not that bad. And the game itself takes up nearly no resources on a modern system, which is what I have. So I don't know. Let's have a look. I think the next bloody thing. Silent dagger. Sneak. Mugger. No, not gonna help. Kick of the phantom, no. Piercing gash. Level 75. We can't use it. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, we're 65. We need 10 levels to be able to cast that. I don't think anyone else can cast it on you. I think it's self only. So it's not like a higher level shade could buff me, which is kind of a bummer. Piercing 15. And that one, what the hell am I wearing then? The wrong one. Piercing 15. That only gets me to 546. 546 plus 130. It's 646. 470. Yeah, we're still short. And then when we take the Fearforged blades off, these don't buff piercing skill. So yeah, it's going to be more levels, I think. Yeah. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy piercing gash. Yeah, can't even upload it. But it is the next inline thing that we need. I don't think we can do it. As we are going to fight, I'm going to take that off and put in the defensive one. Go back, kill some more oh, crikey. Yeah, we're not very stable in Job, are we? It's the heat wave. It could well be. It won't just be affecting my computer. Obviously, it's going to affect data centers and all the rest of it. Shall we try for a quick level? In Elysium, we'll try the first stage of the Utto's quests. We're a little low for them on this server without all the outside buffs, but it could be worth it. We can do it. Let's give you 10k, precisely 10k on PRK. Don't do what you do on live, which is type in 9s until it maxes out, because it will literally empty your credits. If you go whatever you want on live and type in 9 gazillion, it simply takes the 10k. You do that on PRK, it will take the gazillion and vanish it. I did that, and my God, was it funny. Right, let's see if we can do stage 1, because that would be fairly fast XP. Even faster than hecklers and whatnot. But I don't know if I can do it, I'll be honest. What should I do? 50 gazillion creds, blah blah blah. Okay. Was about this level on the keeper. I mean, maybe I should log the keeper and get the okay. Alright, my dude. Alright. I didn't realise you were that much aggro. log the keeper and get the at least ward buff. Would I still get XP? Not sure. Dot level, okay. Level range for 65. Max 90. I think they're above 90 at this point. Let's have a look. Because the ward would help. Let's have a look, see. Oh, we could get ward and then leave team, I guess. I don't know. Well, they 91. Yeah, I think we're slightly too high, but the level range thing is... Yeah, it seems to have a little bit of variance in it. That's for sure. Oh, I've got a run buff, I think. Yeah. Before I go anywhere... Yeah, okay. We can recast. I wish we got all the keeper auras, but we don't. Right. Looking for team myself. And then go back. Location. Anywhere. Nope, I don't come up in Team Finder. We'll see. We'll see. Is there no Dust Brigade on this server? I think they're there. I don't know if all the quests associated with them are there, though. That's a different thing. There's no, whatchamacallit, DB quest or anything like that. Come on, devs, hurry up. Don't tell them that. Right, 10k. I'll tell you what, though. Zoning to Shadowlands is easier on this server than it is on live. You just fucking run in and job done. Off to do the barbecue thing. Oh, nice. Muddy Zen, enjoy your barbecue. Where's my tune gone? Why can't I see my other character? Help! Oh, they're round the corner. They're round the corner. Yep, there they are. There they are. Right. Let's lucky see. Recruit. Ah, you're too low in level. Oh, well, that's okay. Burn through that. Where's the nano regen? Is my nano regen gone? I had one. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, there you go. Right, okay. Yeah, I think we're one level out. Quickly check this tune. Oh, I haven't joined yet. There we go. Right, we're joined. Why can't I switch? Oh god. Oh, there we go. I thought one of us had crashed. Right, okay. Protection. Yep, we got it. We got it. Right, I gotta leave for XP. But I'm gonna follow with this guy, just in case. Okay. Let's cut out some ads with this guy. Oh, actually, we should do the XP test, really. Even though the game says, nah, sometimes it works. So, we'll try again. They're too high. Yeah, that's what you're saying. But are they, though? Let me try this mob. Grey for me. On the shade, but target is already dead. Okay. Oh, lordy, lordy. Please let us survive. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Why all my Things gone. Yeah, we died. Oh no. I think I can make it work, but it's going to take a bit of work because we've out-leveled the other character. Right, put you on Nano Pool Regen, put you back in the shop and rebuff. Full health or close. Yeah, we wouldn't have got that first kill because we died before it happened. Tank it, in it. Pull with the keeper and tank it. Yeah, it could be. Mule the tanker. The keeper. Yeah, start with the keeper and then get them sat down. Maybe. They'll be okay, I think. I don't think they need to fight much to survive the fight, but they could start it and keep it. It might be enough to satisfy the quest, and that's one level closer. Oh lordy lordy, Mad Cow is scary baby face. He's omni baby face. The scariest kind of baby face. Those things are... You were tripping balls when you came up with this, weren't you? We'll try it. Oh, it's a shame we can't team. Because that would have made it so much simpler. Because we'd have just gone, yeah, put the keeper in the ring. Stood back, pretty much. It says that 90 is the highest I can do at 65. And the game is also saying that to me by not giving XP when we did a test kill. One level is all you need to team. Yeah, I got to get that level though. That's the trick. Excuse me. I'm going to team again just to get the blocker. pull one. Gonna hit it a couple of times. Leave team. Sit. And hope to God we don't pull aggro. Oh shit. Sit. Oh yeah, baby. I counted as one. Add damage. Level 66. Can I wear that? Your level is required to be 66. Guess not. Uh-oh. It's attacking me. No, 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 no. Sit. Fuck. Put my... First aid. Okay, maybe that counts as 2. I hope so. Yeah, oh fuck, he's right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. What's a bummer is the hot, it doesn't transfer. So you cast it, but your teammates don't get the hot, which they do on live, and that's kind of a shame. But the blockers work. See that? I'm just getting the one from the siphon. I'm not even getting the blockers now. So that lasted 20 minutes. Ward, no. Benevolent ward. Betterer. Oh yeah. Be in the same team when you cast it, you dummy. Right, okay. Oh, if they could team, this would be so much faster. Alright, let's go for another one anyway. Switch! Oh, switch! Yes! Nice! We got the 3, let's hand it in and see how we do. Come on, my dude, give me a level. Yes. I killed the 3 devourers. We got a bunch of XP. Right, it wants me to go north. Okay. Yeah, we need to go north. Okay. Take the whatever that is. Some device. God knows. Please give me insignia, green mob. Come on, drop it. Drop the insignia. Damn you. We're much quicker getting there with it than without it. That's for sure. Yay! What's this one? Ooh, I maybe want that. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Close that. Pick that up. Upload it. First spec. Oh, I haven't done spec 1. Okay. Oh, well, that's not too hard to fix, but not right now. We're running for the garden. At full def. Avoid the goddamn spiders of doom. Yes, we want to avoid them. Ugh. Relief. Okay, let's go save. Saved. Ritwell, that's where we're going. We are getting ever and ever closer. I might not do it tonight though. I'm just saying. Oh shit. Flagging at Tranok. I'd forgotten about you, you piece of shit. What are you standing round for, Yutto? Save me! No. Got away with that one. Holy crap. I forgot about the rando ad guy. This level, he's quite punishing. I thought I could maybe go toe to toe with him, but nope. Right, that should be enough to run back in. Talk to the Yutto dudes. Ask me to give you this. There we go. Oh, close. So close. Well, it is harvest. Yeah, we'll go do that. I'll have to make some space though. One more kill. Yes, you do look a bit tired, you junkie. Sure, yeah, whatever. It points at that guy. Okay, goodbye. Right, I need more space than I have. So I'm gonna move these along. No good. We'll move that one as well. Which gives me most of that quest. And you go there. Right, Bluetooth Harvest should see us over the next level. Oh, I should have got the other one as well, but never mind. We'll do this one first. I want 5 It's a Mushrooms in a row. Nothing else. It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom. And also, don't give me the dot, you little bastards. Mushroom. Ah, you give me the dot, you twats. The RNG gods are not with this character. 1, 2, 4, one more. Oh, you give me the dot a second time. Yeah. Tasty mushroom give you 500 dot. Oh my god, again? Five mushrooms. This should ding. We don't know, but I think it should. Oh, we got the flagging Atarok or some of the bullshit over here. So before I go back, let's pull this guy up there. While we do, put ourselves in heal there. Okay. Don't fall down the cliff. It's the cliff of, oh my god, there's no way out of here. At this level, anyway. They've got the key. They don't need the other thing. Oh my god. We're at OE. What's going on? No. We can't cast the other buff. Okay. Okay, spiders still green, still massive aggro, but we're blitzing through them. On the kipper. Right, key. Geronimo! Right, run in with this guy first, and any ads that are hanging around, gonna die. Oh, something's aggroed. There you are. Prepare to die. Kill you on this tune as well. Found the Bluetooth harvest for you. 5+ bag. Okay. Ding-a-ling. Ding, yeah. You're like, more dings, more dings. Right. Save those. Close. And he give me a book. Goodbye. Oh, dear. Right, I'm going to leave it here. Can we team? Let's see. I got XP there, but let's... Oh, no warning. No warning. We has no warning. Right, let's get the other quests. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we're in level range. What do you need? Let's just pick up all the quests. Ancient text. Okay, nice. Frozen artifacts. Root rafter samples. We're going to pick up all 4. All 4 at once. Continue on. What do you need? Come on, you got one more quest. Excalibur's End. Haythian Artifact, which is the big long one. Kill a bunch of mobs. You wanted some mobs, what do you need? Okay, I think that's all the quests for the west side. Right, we're going to leave it there. The next one will be Wednesday. We're not there yet on skill. We're not. 537 plus 131. Not enough. Not enough. Plus we lose like what, 40? When we do the other thing. We could do Excalibur's End though. Just about. We'll do that. We should have done that when we did the Bluetooth harvest, but okay. That's the last one though. Excalibur's End is run and click, usually. Unless you die, then it's not. But we will see. Or should I get another beer first? Tempting. I'm afraid I may have to. That's too many beers, but I'm getting them anyway. Oh dear. Beer. All the beer. It's probably more beer than I should have. I'm working tomorrow. Mind you, not till tomorrow evening. Got all day to recover. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go. These guys. Oh, they're all red. Okay. Don't run through those dudes. There's the invisible ramp. Got him. Beer o'clock. Ooh, that's cold. That one was in the freezer. If they wipe, no, wipe means wipe. Like you've got to recreate the character name. There's no name saving. Ooh, fell down the hole. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to wait. Are they? I'm not. No, I don't think anything you said there is true. Yeah, all your tunes, your account, everything goes on a server wipe on PRK, and people are not going to wait until the final release because there never will be a final release. So, sorry, dude, but yeah, nah. You know, I hate to put it that way, but yeah, nah. Right, so we just got another level. Let's see where that puts us. $5.42, multi were good, specials also good. These don't add specials, do they? Let's have a look. We had a piercing there. So let's try that. No, nobody's waiting for final release, my dude. Nobody. That's just not a thing. So if I take one off, that takes 20 out, doesn't it? Nobody is waiting for final release. That's just not a thing. I'm sorry, dude, but no. Calling out piercing. We have 557. Soul feeding takes forever. Persuade Shades of Grey isn't too bad. Shades of Grey is the one at the south. Isn't there? What? Didn't we pick up the other quest? Find Ergo. No, I don't want to fucking find Ergo. Oh yeah, base abilities. Agility, stamina, strength. Okay. Pushes me all the way to 558. Okay. Yeah, wasn't the other guy due south? Not sure. Soul feeding. On the higher level keeper. Might be faster. Does it count team kills or do I have to hit it as well? Let's have a look. Soul feeding is normally a big ass quest. Oh, I need to rebuff. Okay. Now, whenever they announce a wipe, I wait until the day they wipe, then I remake the character names I want to keep. That's it. I don't do anything special, you know. I just remake them. Job done. There's only one I really care about, you know, because I don't want anyone misrepresenting me. Or pretending to be me. I don't get any kind of reservation or anything. I'm only saying, yeah, no one gives a shit, mate. No one gives a shit. Not enough of a shit for it to be a thing, because it's not a thing. So, unfortunately, nope. Quite possibly... Game's not for you? PRK is not for you? I don't know. There you go. Out of OE. Right, Hathians. Hathians. Are they grey yet? Almost. Played live for years. Me too. 25 of them. This isn't live. This is a whole other thing, right? It's a project. It's set up as that. There's no kind of in between. It's not a production game, so placing production game expectations on it is not going to work. One day it won't wipe. I very much doubt you're correct. It will never be a production game, okay? It's an emulator. Essentially, it's a preservation project. Any expectation you have of a live game does not fit for Project Rubi-ka because it is not a production game. there are emulators that never wipe. So what? Are they this emulator? No, they're not. Like I say, you can't superimpose any expectations you have on this. It doesn't work. These two always fuck me off because the ramp doesn't go all the way up. So you gotta jump through hoops for it. This is only wipe it. Yeah, okay. Are you one of the devs? Oh, you're not. So don't start dictating what it is, what it won't be, what it can't be, because unless you're part of the development team, you haven't got a clue, have you? You're just speculating and superimposing expectations on something you have no control over. Don't do it. It's a recipe for disaster. Because XYZ doesn't do it doesn't mean ABC does. You know, I mean, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment with that. Who's the fuck's hit me there? Oh, he respawned. Well, that was quick. Yeah, don't you're superimposing what you think. You're putting expectations on the server. Unfounded expectations on the server. Someone else is hitting me now, and I have no idea what. Come fight me like a man. Yeah, so I got a mob in a wall that's hitting me. Yeah, I mean, boss, you just, you're setting yourself up for disappointment doing that. If you put expectations on something you've got no control of and it doesn't satisfy them, ultimately you will be disappointed. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, my dude. You ever think there won't ever be a point? No. No, my expectation is this is a alpha level project that's an open server that may or may not wipe at any time. That's where it is right now, today. Putting any other expectations on it, yeah, you're just setting yourself up to be disappointed. Don't. Just, it's going to be what it is. Accept it for that. And if you can't, then cool. We get it, but don't play on it then, because ultimately you're just going to be like, oh my God, it didn't live up to the expectations I put. And it's like, well, no, and it never will. It's going to be whatever it is, whenever it is. It's not a production game. It does not have a timeline. It does not have a schedule. It doesn't have seasonal wipes. Some people invent this shit and then believe it. I don't know why people do that, but they do. It just is what it is. Take it or leave it. That's all they're saying on the servers. I've got to remember, they know that they don't own the IP, and they're not trying to pretend that they do. They're like, well, all manner of shit could happen, It's the same with people, my dude. If you put expectations on somebody you hope they're going to fulfill as a basis for choosing them, man, oh man, you're setting yourself up for hurt. You are. It's like, oh, this girl, this guy, you know, whatever flavor you pick, is gonna do X, Y, Z, and if they don't, they're not the right person. Man, oh man, you're just living in a bubble of expectation, and you're gonna be disappointed. You know, just don't do it. Take it as you find it. How we doing over there on the person with the quest? $10 kg Hothians. Have we done that yet? Or is it not counting the kills on this character? I've got a horrible feeling it ain't. Oh no. Have to do all that repeated effort. Have we done 10 yet? I'm not even sure. Yeah, it was. You get like, normally they say we're gonna wipe it like in 3 weeks, and they have a bit of a hoorah party time kind of a deal. Before that point happens, but you know, that's it. You know, if you start putting expectations on the game, it's just going to disappoint you. It's simple as that. It is what it is. It's not there to live up to anybody's expectations, to be honest. It'll do what it's going to do. The devs are going to do what they're going to do, and that's it, you know. It is fun. It's the old game, you know. My stomach made a noise, and it sounded like that Hothian. You should see a doctor. And just like I'm disappointed with New York Mets. I don't know what they are. I had high expectations, but zero control over that team. I need to listen to Callus too. I'll be a happier man. Yeah. You just have to accept that there's a lot of this world that you have no control over. As soon as you set yourself up with expectations for what anything that you don't have direct control over is going to do, that's a recipe for disappointment. It just is. I've been there, I've done it, I got the t-shirt. Don't do it. Take it as it is. Don't expect it to be anything else. Same for people, really. Oh, you're my new thing, obsession, whatever. I expect you to fulfill all this criteria I've dreamt up on my own, or been influenced to believe. No. Doesn't work like that. People gonna be the people they are, and we don't always like it. The snare is stopping me doing the magic jump. Yes, it is. Damn it. Yeah, it's like that. See? We have control over what... Yeah, I'm not saying you don't have control over what you have to give time to. That's one of the things you are in control of. Okay? But everything else, you're not. Have I actually killed 10 of these? I can't tell. This hasn't moved. It's still on KG Hothians, but I can't remember if we've done 10 of them or not on the other character. There's no such thing, dude. There's no such thing. There's no cat. No, there isn't. No, which is unfortunate. The only counter you get is you've completed a particular stage. That's it. The quest has always been like that. I mean, it's nothing new, but I don't know if it can be completed by another player or not. Some quests can. Some quests require direct involvement. So we're trying to figure that out as we go along. We've definitely killed about 8, so I reckon if it doesn't update after these 2, I don't know what to say. Other than, oops, need to run the other character around and kill stuff. Oh, yep, there you go, see? It worked in the end. Heard the mission complete music. Soul feeding. 10 fissure Hathians. Yeah, there you go. Took a while though. God damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, so when you meet someone, don't put expectations on them. They are who they are. They're capable of what they're capable of. If you start putting expectations on what you want them to be, they will always disappoint you. What you need to do is look at who they are and decide on that basis if you're happy with that or not. I mean, seriously, dude, life advice. We're talking friends, girlfriends, whatever. You may have some preconceived ideas about what a person should be, but let go of that. You're just going to hurt yourself with that. You know, just accept people for what they are and make a decision about where they fit in your life based on who and what they are. You start expecting people to be this thing or that thing or the other thing, they're just going to let you down. And it won't be their fault. It would be your fault, you know, because you've expected them to be a certain thing instead of just looking at who they are. I don't want one with kids. Well, that's an expectation. The exact right lady could be out there, but she already has a couple of kids. I'm not saying, yeah, date the first girl you meet, even if she's got 8 kids and a pair of flaps like a fucking tent. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, you know, even if she looks like a well-used tent, that isn't all it is. But, you know, maybe it is for you. I don't know, but yeah. Owes 100k, expects you to pay it. That's nothing to do with having kids. That's someone with their own expectations putting them on you. And that's where they fail. If someone owes that kind of money, there are other shit. You know, there's other stuff going on there. Come on. My ex of 11 years owed 20k, asked me to marry them. Dude. Yeah, but why did they own the money? I mean, it's not as simple as owing money, it's why do you owe that money? You gotta use your best judgment. Is someone taking you for a ride, or is it the right girl, but, you know, there's a few obstacles to overcome? See, when I took on Mrs. Kalos, she'd been married before, and there was some of that bullshit to deal with. But it worked out. I mean, I met the ex. He didn't even come up to my nipples. And intellectually did not come up to my fucking nipples either. You know, it was almost funny. Okay, I've got a mob in a wall, but I can hit them. Oh no, they're gonna heal indefinitely because they're in a wall. Okay, we go for a different one. Yeah, well, you know, debt is debt. Where's my shit? Where's my thing gone? No! Oh my god, did I just auto-delete something? Oh my god. Oh no, it just reappeared. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to kill them all anyway. Yeah, my taunter just vanished, but I think that was me double-clicking it somehow. Yeah, it's updated over here. Malabians. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave it here. Yes, we are. No. Why can I not exit game? Oh, there we go. Run this one down. Yeah, well, you gotta watch out for the gold diggers, you know? I will marry you if you pay off my 20k debt. Yeah, you think I'm a pay ticket, don't you? Yeah, I know, dude. I know, and you gotta make a judgment call on that kind of stuff. You really do. And I'm not in that situation, and I don't know the person, so I've got nothing to tell you about it. But if I was in that situation, I'd probably get a read on that person. is what I can tell you. And it doesn't take me long to figure it out. It just doesn't. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I kind of read people on a microscopic level, maybe. And my kind of like, danger, Will Robinson, danger, goes off quite easily. Doesn't take much. But yeah, you got to remember, you know, maybe you're not the, as life goes on, your options narrow in that regard, because who you are, where you are, what you're doing. Like, I still know guys from like high school that were, I don't know, kind of successful and popular and everything else in high school, who still honestly think that's who they still are in the greater scheme of things. And the truth is, you ain't. Yeah, the whole go back to the chess club doesn't mean shit 20 years later. It just doesn't. You know, 20 years later, it's like, oh, you got a job in, and you're worth this much money. And then, yeah, all the guys that, you know, seemed like dweebs back then, guess what? They're your boss today. You know, the whole thing shifts over time. Anyway, yeah, be nice to the nerds, is what I'm saying, basically. I was never really a nerd in that respect. You know, it's one of those. Respa TV. Hey, Cal, how's PRK going? Going good. We're working on the shade to get on the next set of weapons, and I've been teaming them with my keeper, who is suffering a bit, actually. Right, let's have a look. Is anyone else streaming Anarchy Online? My guess is probably not, but we're going to have a look anyway. Anarchy Online. Twitch, what have we got? Me and... okay. Right, well, you know, is what it is. I'm going to leave it there. And just say, love you all. See you in the next one, probably Wednesday. But until then, bye for now.